How we doing, YouTube family? Let me just shape this camera where it needs to be. I hope it's not too loud in the background. My kids are running around. Well, today's video I really just wanted to talk about on a quick point of understanding the true power that lies within you. And the fact that very little people truly understand the power that they have within themselves to actually create a life that they truly desire and not just a life that they settle for. Most people think that the life that they have is it. And some people are truly under the perception that there will never be anything more and that this is what life is supposed to be. That's mind-boggling to me because I could never live in that reality. And it also saddens me a little bit to understand that there's people who really truly believe that that is their reality. And I just want to go ahead and give a reminder to anybody who's going through a hard time, to anybody who's been going through what seems hard times their whole life and has not been able to come out on the other side of that. I just want to speak to that person who knows that they want more out of life, but it just doesn't seem realistic for them. I want you to understand that everything you do every single day is adding to the collectiveness of the person that you're becoming and the life that you are living. So if you are trying to do something way greater than yourself or way greater than anything or anyone that you've ever known to be able to do it, you need to do everything calculated enough to understand that whatever it is you're doing is moving you 1 or 2 steps closer in that direction every single day. Most people get caught in this cycle where they believe that they want to do something different and they get into this mental masturbation, is what I call it, where the thought of it is so good, but the actions never back it. How do you expect to get a certain result when you're doing the exact opposite of what the results is required of you to do? It'll never happen. You literally have to be calculated enough to understand what is the result that I want and how is it that I'm going to get there. If I'm trying to stack my money, I'm not going to go and gamble at the casino. It just doesn't make sense. If I'm trying to lose weight, I'm not going to go to the buffet. It just doesn't make sense. So if you're in a circumstance where you're trying to be better at life, but you still choose to hang around people who are the opposite of what it is that you want, it's not going to happen. It just doesn't make sense. How are you trying to put that into the equation? It doesn't fit in. Everything in your equation, everything in your life, everything in your power must be meticulously articulated to the point where you can't miss. You might be able to pivot a little there, but at the end of the day, you just need to always bring yourself back to understand what your greatest goal is. And so if you have a goal and you're going to attack that goal, everything else must be secondary. There are only 2 things that come before your goal: God and your family. Anything after that does not matter at all. And that might sound like such a douchey thing to say to some people, but it is just a distraction. Until if you think that by you doing the opposite thing that it's going to take for you to get there because you don't want to come off as a douchebag or you don't want to come off as an asshole or you don't want to come off as arrogant or whatever that fear that you carry inside is, that means that you don't want that thing bad enough, because the fear of people judging you for something that you're not is greater than the outcome of what you would receive by dedicating yourself to a certain outcome. So pick a mission. Understand what it is that you want out of life, whatever it may be. I don't even care if it's monetary. If you want to have $100,000, then hey, I think there's more in life. There's more to life than that. But at least you have a goal. At least you have direction. At least you have some vision. Because if you're just a feather floating in the abyss, landing in happy place, landing in sad place, hoping that you get to wherever it is your soul desires for you to reach, it might happen, but the odds of it happening are very small. It's probably not going to. You need to take time out of your day to make these things happen. So understand that the power that you have within you is God given. God would never send his soldiers out unequipped. You are a soldier of God. And so God has given you all the weapons and everything that you need in order to make things happen in this life. Everything that you need to make your vision happen, you already have within yourself. But you're so fogged up with drowning yourself in a damn beer, drowning yourself in prescription pills, drowning yourself in marijuana, drowning yourself in whatever substance it is that you abuse. Some people might not even abuse the substance, but they drown themselves in television. That's the exact same scenario there. So you need to stop escaping your reality and you need to start facing your reality. Your personality dictates your personal reality. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. Your personality dictates your personal reality. However it is you choose to view the world, however it is that people perceive you to be because that's what you put out there, that's exactly what your life will be. So stop running from the life that you hate and start creating the one you desire. The power that you want, the power that you think is out there is already within you. You just haven't unlocked it because you keep burying it in bullshit. You keep burying it in negativity. You keep burying it in pessimistic. You keep burying it in drugs. You keep burying it in alcohol. You keep burying it in porn addiction. You keep burying it in all these low-level vibrational activities that are not doing anything for you except diminishing your spirit and your soul. Understand your value. Understand what it is that you want out of life and go get it.